Hi, my name is Alan Freilich, and in the next 6 minutes, I'd like to show you how you can change this into this. Did you know that gold is over $1,500 an ounce? For the first time in history, has reached outrageous numbers. You'll be amazed how a small amount of metal can be changed into huge amounts of cash. $500, $700, $1,000 or more. When you sell your gold jewelry, you want to make sure that you're checking for the business license and the gold buying license of the dealer you're giving it to. If you decide that you want to go through the internet or through the web or some cash for gold type place but putting it in a plastic bag, you have no idea where this gold is going to. You have no idea if you're ever going to get any money whatsoever, and certainly you have no idea whether these items were stolen from your apartment or home and sent to one of these places. You want to bring it to a local person, any local jeweler you know, who has a license report to fill out and will pay you on the spot, and who has a reputation of being in business for so many, many years. So, who am I? My name is Alan Freilich, and I am president of Freilich Jewelers Incorporated in the Bronx since 1939. 1939. This is the oldest family-operated jewelry store in the Bronx. No one comes close in the terms of number of years. In addition, I am also co-president of CJA, Consolidated Jewelers of Grady in New York, which is an organization built in 1952 to promote ethics and fair pricing and fair business practices amongst the jewelry industry. Over the many years, we have bought hundreds of thousands of dollars of precious metals and gems. And we did this by building our reputation one client at a time. In terms of getting the highest price for any of the items, it will be determined on the carat of gold. When we hear about gold being $1,500 an ounce and higher, they're talking about pure ingots of 24 karat gold. Gold that's been mined in the mountains and in the bottom of the earth, brought up, smelted and melted, and poured into a gold bar like what's found in Fort Knox. But jewelry is not made out of that material. In the Western countries, it's usually between 10 and 18 karat gold, which means it is an alloy. The pure gold is melted and other metals are added for durability and strength. In the United States, most of us own 10 and 14 karat jewelry, with a smattering of 18 karat also. In Europe, is majority 18 karat. So, what can we sell? I would like you to go home and find all of your broken earrings, broken chains, broken bracelets, unwanted jewelry of any sort. Things that grandma gave you, your aunts gave you, you inherited, things laying around, you don't know what they are, at the back of the drawer. I don't want you to go through them and figure out which is what. Leave that to us. Put it all in a bag, bring it in, and we will go through each and every item and determine which is real and which is not. Obviously, the plated items really have no value, but it is really difficult for you to determine which are and which are not real. And in a moment, I will show you how we will determine what is real and what is not. But again, just put it in a bag, let us go through it, and determine which ones are which. When a client comes in to sell their jewelry, we ask them to take it out, quite a bit here. We lay it down on a pad. Then we try to go through each piece and determine what carat we think they are. Many items are stamped, so it becomes very, very easy. So I'll pick one of the items out, and then I will help myself with my magnifier, hold a loop, and I will see that this piece says 14 karat gold on it. So I will take out, let's say, the first 14 karat first of certain pieces that are 14 karat and place them in the scale to see how much they weigh. I will do this with all the different carats that I can see. Separate them, take them, and individually weigh them. At that point, I will give the client an estimate of what we think we can pay on the items if they are true to what they're stamped. After that, If with the client's permission, we will take them and then go through the testing process, which will not hurt the jewelry at all. It's just a matter of us being able to determine if what's stamped is true. I'd like to show you now how a jeweler tests items to see whether they're gold and to see the carat of the gold. I have some samples here of different gold items, and they're not stamped, so we really don't know what they are. The way we do it is we take a testing stone, this black stone, take the item and make a clear scrape. This is the first one right here. This is the second one right here. There's a tiny piece of gold on the stone. This is the third one right here. And our last one, a white piece of metal over here. Now we have 4 clear scrapes. We take nitric acid of a known strength and very carefully we put it along the items and to see what happens to their color. If there is no change, as in this one over here and this third one over here, we can surmise that these are 14 karat gold. If you look at the second one here, which was this ring, we can see that it's getting darker. Therefore, we know that it's a lower carat and not 14. So right now we know the first one is 14, the second one is probably 10, the third one is probably 14, and the last one is probably 14, the white ring over here. But the reality is I happen to know that these are not all gold. The first one is 14, the second one is 10. This third one over here, which tests beautifully, is not really gold. I know this because I've been doing this since I was a boy. And the next step for me to do, because I'm suspicious about this, is to take a file and to scrape into the metal. This is always done with the client's permission because it is a destructive test. And we see now here a little wedge here. I'm going to place the same acid right into the wedge, and you're going to see something happen immediately. Do you see the green on this piece? This is brass, or this bangle here, this bracelet is gold filled. Yet, the test, that third piece shows a strong 14 karat gold color. Amazing. If you do not know how to do it, you can get stuck. This piece is not gold. In addition, the last piece, which tested very, very well, this white ring, well, gee, that's probably 14 karat white gold. The fact of the matter, it is not. This piece happens to be platinum. And although a jeweler or disreputable person could buy it for 14 karat gold, the fact of the matter is, on further testing, we know that this piece is platinum, paid at a much higher rate than gold is. Platinum is much heavier metal and is paid with a lot more money than an equivalent piece in 14 karat white gold. Right now, your gold is worth a ton of money. If you need money for any reason whatsoever, gather all your stuff in a bag, you bring it in, doesn't matter what it looks like, doesn't matter if it's dirty, clean, you don't know what it is, makes no difference. Let us determine what it is. We will tell you right away, whether it's platinum, 1410, we'll let you know everything that you have, the exact dollar amounts. You want to deal with a local jeweler, a jeweler that's been in business since 1939, like Freilich Jewelers. We are in business longer than anyone else by 20, 30 years. So come to Freilich Jewelers. You're going to be very happy with the experience. You're going to receive fantastic customer service. And in addition, you're going to get top dollar on all of your precious items.
Hablamos español.